Hello, I'm Luc Bouchard, and this is today's Forgiveness Declaration card draw and reduction. Number 16. I forgive myself for believing that I'm going to run out of time. Okay, so the reduction for this is... Worrying about the future not only takes us out of the here and now, but it gives us a perception of false control. We think we can control an outcome if we anticipate in the anticipation of disaster. What if this happens? What if that happens? However, as many of us know, this is just an illusion. We can only control whether we are loving or hating, choosing to connect with Holy Spirit or ego, empowered or in pain. So the one thing I want to say about these cards is that I'm noticing with myself and with other people there are certain themes that come up on a regular basis, and I have a friend who gets this card a lot. I forgive myself for believing that things are not progressing fast enough. And she was getting those on a fairly regular basis, and then she started getting this card, number 16. And it was kind of curious, and like I said, I've noticed that there's themes that I go through that I constantly are getting the same kind of message, if not the exact same card, variations on that message. And with my friend, she keeps getting these. And what's remarkable is that this is exactly something she's struggling with, about running out of time. It is her biggest angst throughout the day, that she's not going to have enough time. And so, or the other one is that things are not progressing fast enough, because we'll talk on a regular, when we talk, and we talk daily practically, it's the theme for her is that I didn't get that much done today, and she's worried about the future and worried about what's going to happen. And she knows that she's not in the here and now. She knows that she's a course student, and she knows that that is something that is what she struggles with, but it's still there. And the only antidote to whatever is troubling us, whatever, if you're having a card that comes up on a regular basis, is to connect with Holy Spirit and ask to learn what is unhealed, ask to learn what is undone, and that why this belief is keep coming up. And when we do that, we get insight. When we can stop long enough and listen to the small voice and trust that it is guidance from God. I often say that the ego is salsa and the Holy Spirit is avocados. Salsa is loud and in your face, like very spicy, and avocados are sublime and almost go into the radar, especially if you had something in your mouth on your taste buds before, like salsa, and then you go to avocados, like just plain, you don't taste anything. So we need to get to tap in, and we need to listen to that small voice that will guide us and be there for us. And it was listening to that small voice that got me to be able to do these in just under 11 months. It was 3 days short of 11 months from concept to actually on my doorstep. And I had a lot of noise. I was supposed to be looking for work when I was developing these cards, and it was just like, I was just worried, but I could not stop myself. This is the only thing. It consumed me, and it just kept going and going and going. Anyway, if you're feeling like you're running out of time, I really recommend that is when you really need to stop and just connect with Holy Spirit and come into the present and realize time is an illusion, and we don't have to worry about it, because we are resourced, we are loved, and God is here with us. Whether or not we know that is up to us, because we're either listening to the ego or to the Holy Spirit. So, thanks so much for watching this video. This was number 16. I forgive myself for believing that I'm going to run out of time. Thanks a lot.